Hello and a warm welcome to The Point. In an era of coalition politics, keeping the flock together is the biggest challenge. And Congress and NCP relationship has been perceived as the most trustworthy and enduring. But will this alliance withstand the pressures in the face of the current political scenario? Joining me now on this is Minister of State for Agriculture and NCP General Secretary, Mr. Tariq Anwar. Welcome, sir, to The Point.
Thank you. Hello.
At the very outset, sir, I would like to ask you, how is NCP prepared as a party for 2014 elections?
Actually, we are working since 2000 onwards, and this will be our third general election. And since 1999, actually first time we contested in the Lok Sabha and Maharashtra Assembly election. And we have been given a national status at that time, and we are lucky that we started our party as a national party, and I think in 2014 is also a very important election for us, and we are with the UPA. But with the Congress.
But sir, given the fact that you have been into the ruling alliance for so many years, but why should people vote for you? As an alliance, if people look at you, or as a party, why should people vote for you?
No, because we are part and parcel of the UPA, and actually the UPA performance, whatever we have done in last 10 years, we also share that performance, that achievements. So we are going as a united UPA ally, not we are going individual.
But sir, a large section of the people from your own alliance, I mean alliance partner Congress, they have said that there were so many achievements of UPA 1 and 2 which have not been communicated to the people quite efficiently. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that fact?
Yes, I think the marketing part of our achievement is very poor. And of course, we have taken very major decisions during last 10 years. For example, right of information, then right of education, then in the health sector, then agriculture sector. And recently, we have given this Food Security Act, and it will cover almost 65%.
But sir, despite all these achievements which the UPA government has to its credit, UPA government also has been perceived as the most corrupt party by the opposition. But at the same time, UPA has also taken a tough stand against the tainted leaders, even before they have been proven guilty. Yeah. So don't you think that this tough stand which the government had taken, this could have been communicated to the people better, it could have been encashed in terms of electoral dividends better, which UPA has not been able to do that?
No, as I said you before, of course our propaganda machinery, you can say, the publicity is not very effective, I can say. And this is the reason, because we are lacking in this sector. But of course, BJP and opposition, they are very aggressive. And from very beginning, I think this is not the right direction. We have taken a defensive attitude.
But from what you're saying, that BJP has marketed itself well, according to what you're saying. Yeah. So, do you agree that BJP already has an upper hand over Congress at the moment?
No, I can't say this. But of course, as they are projecting themselves, they are going very strong, and in the coming election, they will get a majority, or you can say the good performance. But at the same time, we have seen 2004, we have seen 2009, and same projection was given by them that time also. India shining, you have remembered that. But the result was different.
But sir, this time, I mean, I agree with you that for the last two terms, the scenario was different. But this term is equally different because you have a personified cult in the form of Narendra Modi, who's being marketed, who's been projected before the people. So, and BJP itself is tom-tomming about that fact, that Narendra Modi is their biggest brand. So do you really agree that there is a Narendra Modi wave, and riding on that wave, BJP will come to power?
No, I don't think Narendra Modi, of course, they have no other option because they have projected Narendra Modi. But Narendra Modi has a drawback also. 2002 communal rights when taken place in Gujarat, still people are not giving him clean sheet. Still he is under cloud. So I don't think BJP will get a majority under his leadership.
You mean to say the 2002 Godhra riots still will make an election issue in 2014?
Of course, why not? Because people still remember, and till today, Narendra Modi has not regret.
But so people,
not regret about that rights.
But sir, people from your own party like Praful Patel, Supriya Sule yesterday mentioned that Modi has been given a clean sheet by the courts, and so he has been exonerated.
No, I don't agree. Actually, it is not known to most of the people that that he has been given clearance from the clean sheet from the higher court. He has been given clean sheet from the magistrate court.
But sir, if it is a magisterial court, then
yes.
If it's a magisterial court,
so still today I have it is appear in the newspaper again. Mrs. Jaffrey has gone to Supreme Court for trial.
No sir, but if it is a metropolitan court or a magisterial court, why did NCP or other UPA partners not aggressively demand an impartial probe?
No, maybe they don't know about this SIT decision. But at the same time, I fully agree that Narendra Modi is responsible for 2002 riots.
I'll have to take a break here, but when I come back, Mr. Tariq Anwar, I'm going to ask you about NCP and its prospects as a party after the break. Welcome back. You're watching To The Point with Minister of State for Agriculture and NCP General Secretary, Mr. Tariq Anwar. Mr. Anwar, NCP as a party was perceived as a triangular force between you, Sharad Pawar, and Mr. Sangma. And Mr. Sangma is no more now in the NCP.
Okay.
Is his absence really going to hurt the prospects of NCP, especially in the Northeast?
I don't think, because after his departure from the NCP, we won Nagaland Assembly election 4 seats.
Because he was the only credible face in the Northeast.
Yes, of course, he was. But at the same time, when he left our party and we contested Nagaland Assembly election recently and we got 4 seats. And again we got 2 seats in his own state, Meghalaya, where he also get 2 seats from his newly party. So I think there was not much effect after his leaving the party.
So you mean to say that NCP can still sweep in Northeast?
Yes, Northeast, our presence is there. We are not very strong, and during his period also, we were not very strong. Only thing is, he was a known face for Northeast, and NCP naturally got the advantage out of it.
But I'm sure you don't want to admit, but his absence will in some way or the other hurt the prospects?
Of course, a little bit you can say, but recently what we were also thinking on that line, that after his departure, our presence will be almost finished. But recently we contested election in the Nagaland and the Meghalaya. We got good seats, I can say, because 4 seats is not a small thing.
But in 2009, NCP got 7 Lok Sabha seats and they had 7 members in Rajya Sabha.
9 seats.
Seven in Lok Sabha and 9 in Rajya Sabha.
Yeah.
Are you really hopeful of retaining the same number of seats, or you're confident that NCP is going to enter the double-digit figure?
This time we are trying our best, because Mr. Pawar is also working very hard and that's why he has given his Lok Sabha seats, so he can get more time for the organization, for the election campaigning. So he will fully concentrating in the election campaign. So we are very much hopeful. We are also getting a feedback from grassroots that this time we will cross double figure.
But sir, you're talking about crossing a double figure when your own party patriarch, Mr. Sharad Pawar, is not fighting the Lok Sabha elections. Don't you think that there is a fear factor amongst the cadres, amongst the NCP cadres?
No, actually, in the last Lok Sabha election also, he was he proposed this that he should not contest and he should give more time for the organization. But the last Lok Sabha election, the workers and the party functionaries, they actually forced him to contest last Lok Sabha election, and he contested successfully. So this time also, since very beginning, he was trying to convince us that.
But sir, on the ground, the cadres are still not very happy. We've also been speaking to a number of people in your party, and they have said that the cadres are not convinced with the fact that Mr. Sharad Pawar is not fighting a Lok Sabha election, and why has he been pushed to Rajya Sabha?
Well, of course, cadre always they wanted that he should contest direct election, but he was in the direct election, or you can say direct elected, since last 47 years. He never lost any election. I think he is one of the very lucky.
No, certainly he's been a matchless politician,
so
undoubtedly.
He is a mass leader. And
no, but sir, now the biggest question is that what happens to his constituency of Madha? Who is going to be the rightful claimant, and will that new person match up to the capability of Sharad Pawar? That is also a big question.
No, he is a local man. Sharad Pawarji was gone for election contest there, but he has given this time we are given the person who belong to that area, and he is a very popular that particular area and district, and I think he will win the election. There will be no difficulty.
But sir, it's really difficult for us also to believe that Lok Sabha election is not being fought by Sharad Pawar, as the cadres are definitely not convinced with the fact. But when you talk of NCP as a party, there is something which is happening on the succession plan as to, suppose if Sharad Pawar is not fighting the Lok Sabha election, who is going to be the main party runner? There is a perception that there is a fight between Ajit Pawar and Supriya Sule. So what is happening on that front to dispel all these fears?
I think it is too early to raise this type of question, because Sharad Pawar is still very active. Of course, he is not contesting Lok Sabha.
No, but sir, why is it
very
early?
He will be more active in the organization.
So, but
and
why is it?
He will lead the party.
NCP is fielding most of its senior leaders to fight Lok Sabha elections. What is the reason? Because we were reading in the papers that this step has been taken to keep away the rivals within the NCP away from Ajit Pawar, because Ajit Pawar has to be a strong man in the state. Is that true?
No, I don't think. Actually, last time also, like you, I think you are इशारा जो है आपका वो है छगन भुजबल जी की तरफ. I think Chhagan Bhujbal ji is a very senior leader, of course he is, and the last assembly election he promised or he assured the party that next time he will contest Lok Sabha.
So sir, you mean to say that there is no family feud within the NCP,
no,
all is well within the NCP?
I don't think there will be no fight.
Because sir, we have seen parties like Shiv Sena, we've seen parties like DMK, where the family feud has not held a very good reckoning for the party. So, are you not worried as a founder member of NCP that NCP could also head the same way as what is in store for Shiv Sena and DMK?
I think Pawar Sahib's style of working is different from other political leaders. He is not a project out of a way. He is himself is a grassroots worker. He was a grassroots worker. He came from a not a very big family, big political background, but he was he proved that he has a mass leader.
But I'll have to take a break here, but when we come back, we talk about the Maharashtra politics and also the prospects of NCP in Bihar, where the future of Tariq Anwar is involved. Back in a moment. Mr. Anwar, recently NCP has been successful in poaching the English-speaking face of Shiv Sena, that is Rahul Narvikar, who has been given a ticket from Mawal. How did you really manage it?
Actually, he himself approached that he want to join NCP. I don't know what is the difference among the Shiv Sena. Mr. Ajit Pawar, he belongs to that area and he is the leader of that area. I think he was the main person who brought him in the party.
But is this not a trick which you have learned from Congress? Because you remember Sanjay Nirupam also got a Congress ticket, whereas he was in Shiv Sena at that point of time.
Yeah. No, not actually. When election announced, you can see that every party, there is people are coming, going, joining. It is a normal happening during the election. So I think this gentleman also, he wanted to join NCP because he see that his future is secured in the NCP and he will get chance at least to contest, because in the Shiv Sena he has been given a council ticket, but the chance of winning was very less.
But getting a person like Rahul Narvikar into the NCP fold, would you say that it's a feather in the NCP's cap, or is it a feather in Rahul Narvikar's cap?
No, of course NCP, because he joined NCP and he will elect, he will be the member parliament from the NCP and he will work for the party.
But sir, recently we saw that Nitin Gadkari had gone and met Raj Thackeray. Now supposing if there is a possibility which emerges where you see BJP, Shiv Sena and MNS coming together for 2014 elections, don't you think that will really hamper the prospects of Congress and NCP alliance in Maharashtra?
No, I don't think, but there is a very less possibility that they will come together, because Uddhav Thackre's stand is very clear that he is not going to forget Raj Thackeray, and Raj Thackeray is also very ambitious and he is not going to accept the leadership.
But the politics is all about, juxtaposing the arithmetic.
I don't think there is any hope that all, particularly Shiv Sena and Manse, they will join hand. I don't see in near future any possibility.
Sir, Congress and NCP alliance is almost going to complete a decade now in Maharashtra. But we have already started seeing fissures and cracks emerging with the way Prithviraj Chavan ordered a departmental inquiry against Ajit Pawar and all those things. So is really all well within this alliance between Congress and NCP? Because you've always had a love and hate relationship.
Actually, it happens in the alliance politics. Sometimes it happens because every alliance partner wants to expand their party and their area. So it happens. It is not a new thing. It is a natural, because we want our party's growth, they want their party growth. So it happens. But at the same time, because we know that without support of each other, we cannot survive.
But sir, this is not a mean thing that a chief minister ordering an inquiry against a deputy chief minister.
No, it was demanded by the opposition, and our deputy chief minister, Mr. Ajit Pawar, offered that I want to resign and a high-level inquiry should be constituted, and after the finding of the inquiry, I will either I will out or either I will join. So inquiry report came, and ultimately he has been not any guilty. Right. So that's
after the white paper was
Yeah.
issued. But sir, given the fact that Sharad Pawar ji had always been aspiring to be a prime minister, he was always wanting to be a number 2 in the UPA government. But despite all those aspirations, Sharad Pawar's aspirations were never catered to by the UPA. So don't you admit somewhere that there has been a growing mistrust, a kind of a trust deficit between Congress and NCP over the years, and that is increasing day by day?
I don't know, only Congress can answer your question. But I can say that Pawar Sahib always is a very frank in that manner, that he always accept that our number is not in our favor. And in democracy, number is more important than what is your capacity and what is your contribution and experience, whatever you. So he always said that it is difficult for us to claim for the prime ministership.
During the last lap of the interview, let's talk about your prospects in Bihar, because that's a battleground state where a number of parties are in the fray, and this time the political equations are totally different. You are the only poster boy of NCP in Bihar. How are you really thinking of expanding your base, and what are your winning prospects this time?
Last time I lost by a very small margin, and that's why I contesting my party, my leadership is asking me to contest this time also. So that's why I have decided to contest election. Of course, our party presence is not much there, because in Bihar politics, Bihar is a different state. Every party has their social base, some caste base party.
But sir, don't you think that base is depleting, because you have leaders like Nagmani who were the state in charge, and they have left the NCP fold now. So is that really going to impact the foothold of the party in Bihar?
No, actually I brought him because I also wanted to build up some social engineering. Previously I was, my thinking was different. I thought that being a nationalist party, we should not go for any particular caste, or we should not organize our party like others. We should go in a different way. But we could not succeed.
But sir, don't you think that it was a Congress's compulsion to join hands with a tainted leader like Lalu Prasad Yadav? You could have joined hands, or maybe NCP could have joined hands with a leader like Nitish Kumar or his party.
No, actually it was, you can say, decided by the Congress leadership and UPA leadership, you can say, because Laluji's, he is, you have rightly said that he is facing some probes or some charges against him. But at the same time, I can say that because he is under trial, he is going to higher court, and since he is under trial, that you cannot say that everything has been proved and he is corrupt. But I am sure after when he will trial by the higher court, he will certainly get clean.
So, but this is definitely a little dichotomy, because here you have a leader like Rahul Gandhi who is looking out for clean, with netas who have a clean image. And then here you had, because of electoral compulsions, you had to tie up with a person like RJD. But before, one last question before I wind up this interview. Will NCP be a part of UPA 3? Can you give Congress an assurance on this interview that NCP is going to be a part of UPA 3, or are you going to be really a fence sitter?
No, we will be the part of the UPA 3.
Because sir, there have been enough indications in the past. We've seen leaders like Sharad Pawar meeting Narendra Modi.
He already clarified that. He clarified that being a central minister, agriculture minister, I meet every state leader, every state chief minister. They came to me sometime. I talk to them, because in federal structure you have to talk everybody. But it doesn't mean that you have some soft corner for.
But sir, what I can gather from you, NCP doesn't want to open the cards at the moment.
No, we will never go with the BJP because in 1999, when we came from the Congress party and we formed our NCP, at that time also we got 8 seats in the Lok Sabha, and Atalji was the Prime Minister, and he offered Pawar Sahab that you join our alliance NDA and become minister. But he refused because he said that ideologically we cannot.
So even if UPA doesn't do well, and supposing if some leader from NDA comes and asks you for some kind of an alignment, you will never go with BJP.
No,
That's
question does not arise. We cannot go with the BJP, we cannot go with the Shiv Sena party, because our ideology is different. Our ideology is same what the Congress ideology. So we cannot go with any communal and regional party
so,
like
fair
that.
enough. Fair enough. So NCP has decided not to align with BJP at all, no matter even if the NDA comes to power.
Yeah.
Well, your campaigning is also going to begin very soon. Wish you all the best, and thanks for coming on to the panel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's all we could pack up in this half hour. See you next time with another personality. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.